Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rock Show with Connor Farrell. Today our guest is Alex Sayegh. This is her second part, Alex Sayegh. She's on yet again, people. Welcome back to the show. Cue intro.
Peace, love, and rock and roll, brother. Peace, love, and rock and roll.
Now that you're back from the intro, we're going to come to the camera and we're going to make funny faces for 5 seconds. Alex, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Alex, that was lovely. That was great. You hit him a little blue steel. I see what you did, a little Zoolander there. That's lovely. Alex, great job there. Now, Alex, you little zoo animal, you little rapscallion, you little guy. Now, Alex,
Bro, just called me Ben Stiller.
uh,
Stop.
oh my God, Ben the way she's Stiller. Now, let's get into it.
The way
Okay,
she
so
knighted
Alex, we're
my.
talking about how you would. Okay, so you were saying the way to grow by definition is getting in front of new people. And so even if you're existing, so you were proposing a way of growing a following, right? And
I
growing
was.
a band. And so I'm going to try and summarize it and you tell me if this sounds good.
Okay.
You be a cool person and know a bunch of people and they think you're cool. Step 2, you let them know you're playing a show and you get booked on a show with some people. Step 3, they enjoy the show. They maybe tell some people, maybe post about it. Step 4, you rinse and repeat, maybe with some different bands, with a different audience, so that new people get to see you and potentially become fans right then. And the existing people who liked you last time can come and see you and maybe tell more people, and it reminds them. So it was be cool, book shows with people you haven't played before that are also cool, and be consistently playing shows. What do you think? Was that accurate?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it honestly, yeah, that was a pretty good summation. I mean, I wouldn't say just be cool, but just be. I mean, yeah, I guess be cool. I guess. I mean, you know what I mean. Be humble. Be nice. Be funny. You know.
Okay, that's a lot.
What?
That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's too much. That's just too much
It's
for
a
me.
lot.
Yeah, I can't be all of those things. But,
You know, a lot of
no,
things
I
I can
mean,
do. You say
honestly,
humble, though. I don't
but
know about that.
if you're good friends, if you bond with somebody over music who plays in a band that you know, and
Yeah.
and you play similar music and you think that your music is good and they think your music is good, then the audience that are coming for them should hypothetically
Dig what you're
like
doing.
yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Because
So,
I've recently I've seen a few bands sprout from nothing to something in a few months. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's what they're doing.
Nothing to something. Define it.
You see them record videos in their garage like we were, and they had like
Yeah.
200 followers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're posting tour videos. Got not a lot. They got 8,000 followers. You know what I mean? It's not like
That's a
or
lot.
more. I mean, I'm not keeping up with all of them, but this is just a few
Yeah.
that I'm thinking about from California, from Vegas, from a few other places. Where like I was just mutuals with somebody and I knew of it, you know, and
Yeah.
I saw them grow, and that's exactly how they were doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just they knew somebody. It was just
Yep.
something similar to that. Not exactly that, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
knowing the
so
good venues to play. If you know the good venues to play are
so
good.
you discussed, and we talked about this right at the end of the last episode, potentially before you have band members and have a band, write music, get it recorded pretty much, and then play live with some backing tracks at those first initial shows, and then potentially attract band members from the audience and other performers.
Because I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, I mean, I pondered that, but
So
never did it.
I'd like to get your thoughts on this, but I think the biggest problem I see with doing that, because personally, I see kind of like two main routes. You either do what you're saying right there, or you start a podcast and you grow your
Yeah,
podcast.
honestly, dude,
And then you
I've
invite
been
on the
wanting to
music
start a
producers.
podcast, but not over music.
Then you invite on all the musicians and producers and people who know how to make really, really good music and who play really good.
That
and
can't
then
be
you
why
keep
you
doing
asked
that.
me.
No, and then you grow the
Yeah,
podcast to the point where you can do it full time because you have enough
right.
views, and you also have a big audience, and now you actually work. So let's say you've got 4,000, 5,000 followers, right? And you get like consistently like 3,000 views on your podcast. Huh. And you post some clips, the clips do well, right? And let's say you invite on some music producers and they are really good. They're
Mm,
really good. And
mm.
you pull a Taylor Swift and you have them like
That's
do
right.
all the production, and then you work with them on lyrics and like stuff, and you workshop some good tracks together. They send you a bunch of like kind of ideas of tracks or the
Mm,
sound, the sonic
mm,
footprint. You know what I mean? Maybe you pick up an
mm.
acoustic guitar and do some vocals, and you send it to them and be like,
Mm.
okay, but make it sound like Corn, right? Or make it
Corn.
sound like, Green Day, like do a version, because you can take the same
Mm,
chords and melody and you can do it in so many different styles, the different sonic
mm.
footprints, right? But
Hella.
I don't know how to do that. And so I tried sitting there and learning that. So that was my trouble with doing the way we were talking about with you.
But you couldn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
so first off, so there's two things. You
you
either
couldn't
need
get
to
it
get
to
really good at
vibe.
production. You either need to
Yeah,
get really good at production and be able to produce a really good track and then take out
yeah.
whatever you're going to play live, or you need to get people who are going to be committed to coming to rehearsal and doing all this stuff, even when
Yep,
there's no money at first, and they're going
yep.
to have to commit to doing consistent shows for like a
It's
year.
just about yeah. It's just about having fun. It's
And
just
so
yeah,
instead, I said I'm going to opt
which is
for,
kind of
because I realized if you want to learn the production thing, so either you need to be super charismatic and people love you and get lucky that the people actually will show up and, you know what I mean, and perform, which if it happens is a miracle and it's great. Or you get good at production, but I
mm,
don't want to do that because I could just build a big platform, do some amazing songs with the people I met from building up the podcast network of all
mm,
the people who came on the podcast, work
maybe.
with like
Oh,
really talented people, put out incredible music to my audience of like 3,000 people who want to hear cool rock and who I keep
mm,
introducing them to different artists and musicians who are playing.
okay.
And then they're like, oh, wow, I want to check it out because I know Connor and I appreciate what he's doing and I like the community he's building. But then they go, holy cow, it's incredible. It's a really good song. They go, I'm posting this on my story. I'm adding it to my playlist. And now, boom, you actually have a career because you had an audience who wanted the music and then you gave it to them. And you have a network of all
Mm,
these artists who you're friends with. And you could say, hey, just did my first song since doing the podcast.
right.
Uh, you know, check it out. And they're like, holy cow, this
Mm,
sounds better than anything we have production wise because I didn't try and produce it myself or pay a guy $500. I found someone who was really cool through the podcast.
maybe. Yeah. Funny bad.
Um,
Funny bad.
and so that's my strat right now. And then the
Mm,
nice part too is if by definition, if I get it to the size where I can make like 150 grand a year, right? So if you did a podcast every day, that'd be 700, or it'd be 1,400 listeners if you did an hour long podcast every day, let's
he's
say,
doing the
right?
math.
Yeah,
The
so
math.
1,400, so
Wow.
1,400 views. But on Instagram, the last episode, or one of the latest episodes we did, got almost 2,000 views. So if you think about it, there you go, drinking some coffee. So let's follow. Basically, if what did I say? Yeah, if you get 2,000 views an episode on average, right, within the first 30 days of it being uploaded,
How many have you been
and
getting?
what's up?
How many have you been getting?
Well, we got 2,000 on one of the last ones. See, here's the trick.
Sheesh.
The way, you know how I'm doing that? I
No.
posted on YouTube, we got no views.
Damn.
No one watches it. 10 people. 10 people, which
Damn.
isn't bad. But I posted an hour-long video every day for like 20 days in a row. I did 20
Mm,
podcasts. Barely anyone listens. Guess what happens?
what?
I do the first one with a guest on Instagram. Guest has maybe 1,000, followers, something around there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I post it and they collaborate, so it comes from both of our accounts.
Nice.
Guess what happens?
What?
Both of our audience go, oh, wow, big things happening with
So,
these guys. They're talking.
yeah. So
And
that's
then
kind
every
of
time
my
you have a guest
idea,
on,
just a
it's a
little
new
bit.
audience,
Yeah.
and you
That's
get,
basically what I was saying with music. Yeah. Okay. 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 We're on
but
the
you're
same
doing it in the
page.
live shows, and I'm doing it online.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing: you said there is no more radio. Guess what I'm building?
A radio.
No, mate. I'm building an MTV. I'm building a Joe
Y'all
Rogan
might.
of rock. I can put you on the
Wow.
map.
The nap.
Boom. When you got a
The
song to
nap.
promote, where do you
The nap.
go?
Connor's Radio.
All the comedians, when they have a special to
Wow.
promote, they go on Joe Rogan and they get the Rogan bump. You're gonna get the Farrell bump. Oh, cocaine, cocaine. I'm gonna go straight to Colombia. By the way, once this gets to
You're gonna do
whatever,
what?
let's say I get 3,000 views an episode and I do one every other day, right? That's the same. I can make 150 grand a year off ads, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I get 3,000 views every other day, I make 150K, right?
Okay.
Following?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have an adorable Puma plushie. Puma mascot, Percival the Puma.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we sell some Puma merch. Okay. Okay, now we're making some more money on top of the 150. Okay, you see that?
Hello.
And now we're big enough to start playing shows. Because we've got an audience of people
on the podcast. Whoa.
from the podcast. We got.
I don't know. I don't listen to podcasts.
You don't listen to podcasts. That's the thing. See,
Well,
I listen to
I don't
podcasts.
know a lot of people that listen to podcasts. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know who does. I don't know who doesn't.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Well, more people listen. Like I think.
tell
Like,
you.
I think it's like 10 times more people listen to Joe Rogan every day than watch the news.
Joe Rogan's different.
No. But what I mean to say is, there's nothing inherently special about Joe Rogan. It's more that he had a lead. Because there's people who are comedians who are really good.
Yeah.
Like Theo Von is a big name, big example. His podcast, he has on like the most famous people in the world, and like has on all of like the top people. I guess I'd have to pull it up for a second, but like comically, like the top like football players globally, like like people who are global famous.
Okay.
And he literally was just a guy who was a funny comedian, but with not that big of a following. And then he started doing a podcast. He went on some other podcasts, got some good guests on his podcast. Before you know it, he's selling out huge arenas, you know what I mean? And so it's just like, I think rock is about 12 years behind comedy. But I think
12 years behind comedy.
If I get some big comedians and big rock stars and people on here, grow this platform to, let's say 1 million followers, hundreds of thousands of views per episode, I can take a band that's really good but unknown, and I can bring them on once a week for 12 weeks in a row. So if I do an episode every day, they can be on one of the episodes every, week.
Yeah.
And people get to see them. And I get to put them in contact with like Dave Grohl and,
Hey,
Josh
bro,
Homme.
you know
who was on
Dave
the day
Grohl. Hey, you
before.
know Josh Homme?
That's what I'm saying. You put them in
Hey,
contact with
Connor,
people
if
who
you
are
know
on.
Josh Homme, you should.
You know what I'm saying?
You
You
should.
see what happens? And now you want to talk to me. Now you want to respond to that text real quick. And so that's the thing. It's not because I need that leverage, but it's because then it gets people to take you seriously. And then people take your, like when you're like, hey, do you want to come on the podcast? They're like, yes, I do want to come on the podcast. And it's because here's the thing is people either want to respond to you or they don't want to respond to you. People either want to check out what you're doing or they don't want to be at your show. They want to be at your show or they don't want to be at your show. There's pretty much very little middle. And if they are in the middle, they decide very quickly, right? So usually when a guy is like looking at a girl, they're trying to look for reasons why they find her attractive at the end of the night at a bar. And chicks are trying to find reasons to say no to a guy. I think as an individual making music and asking for people's attention, they're trying to find reasons that you're bad and they don't want to spend money on you and they don't want to spend their listening on you when they could just listen to the same album that they frigging love or the new music from a band they adore. Why would they go on a small artist, right?
Depends what mood you're in.
But if you stack the deck in your favor and you stack the deck in the favor of all rockers who come on your show and you're able to put people on the map, let's say, but seriously, you could, if you had... Say it. You see what I'm saying, Alex?
Yeah.
You see what's happening here?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I was posting 30 days in a row. I made a rule to myself. I was like,
30 days.
Do it every day to get in the habit of doing it. Make it something you do. So I saw it this way. I said, I'm going to deliver value first. I'm going to show people they've never seen before who are really good musicians. I'm going to give a platform to these smaller musicians. And I'm going to introduce the old people once it gets big enough to the new people and so they could start working together. So you could be going on tour opening for Guns N' Roses so that you can, you know what I mean? Okay, Green Day, whoever you want. Social Distortion, there you go.
Thank you.
Pick a different example. The whole point is You can connect the people. I'm actually providing value to people like you, to the audience, to the people who are more famous who want to know about the
I'm a
new
person
people.
of value. Wow.
Yeah, you are.
What do you
You're an
know?
incredible musician. You brought the band together when it was just me, Jason, and Savannah after everyone kind of like stopped coming to practice because that was my biggest thing. I learned the hard way. I had 9 people in the band and people just stopped coming to practice because there's no reason to. Because even
I
if you have
love
300 people come
ska.
to your show, but it's a 400-person venue, it feels like it flopped. 'Cause it's all about density. You want people to be packed into a place. You want to have 30 people in a 20-person room. You don't want to have 30 people in a 40-person room because then you feel like a dork and no one liked the show.
What?
Or you don't want to
Hey,
have 200 people in a 300-person room because we had that and we had a 9-person band and they all stopped coming and then no one came to the next show and then we lost all
hey.
momentum and you have to start from scratch. And so Alex, you came into the band and you glued everything together and
Nice.
we were good and we wrote, I think, some of the best songs we ever had. And when
Yeah.
you were in the band, it was just like we would sit down at rehearsal and a song would come out and it'd be better than anything we'd done. So yeah,
Nice.
you're a person of value.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored.
Yeah.
I have a
Oh yeah.
joke.
Not a joke. No. You're
No,
not a
I have a
joke.
joke. I have a joke.
Oh, tell me your joke.
Okay. What has 18 legs and no girlfriend?
A 9-person ska band.
Yeah.
Ska punk, guys. You know, Dr. Andrew Huberman loves ska
Half
and
these jokes
punk.
aren't even
So I'm
mine.
gonna. He's famous, guys. I'm gonna get Andrew Huberman on the podcast. Get him to shout this out. Let's get Rick
But
Rubin
thank you.
on.
I appreciate that, Connor. I do. I do appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. Good old days.
Good old days. The good old days are right now.
Yeah.
That's what
They
I'm telling you.
are.
This is
The
the
good old days
biggest. This
are
is the
all the time.
biggest I've ever been. This is the most successful I've ever been in my life. I'm not
Nice.
kidding. No, I mean, I was
Nice.
leaving. I'll tell you, I was leaving school. I'm back in school now. I'm doing
This is
school
the least
again,
broke
and
I've ever been.
I got off. I got admitted into like basically the top school I
Admitted.
applied to. I'll tell you about it later when we're not on the pod. But
Okay.
um,
The pod.
with like so everything with like school and career is going really well, and I should be set up to like go do a good internship at like a super like good company, making
Wow.
good money. But also now, eventually, I think I finally figured out. I spent the last 2 years eating doo doo. I spent the last 2 years
Wow.
failing, getting kicked into the ground. I'm not a person who's depressive, and I was like sat in a funk of just like negative thoughts and negative habits, and I
Yeah.
fought my way out. I fought my way out because I don't know. That's all I'm ever gonna do. I never quit. But here's the thing.
Weed
I'm
helps,
here
but
now. Well, yeah, it can help. It can help. For me, I don't want to touch this stuff until my brain's done developing. You know,
yeah. It takes longer
that's
for
the
guys.
personal
It's okay.
choice.
The frontal
Yeah,
lobe takes a little longer
frontally.
for the
No, because
dudes.
that's the thing. Is like, yeah, I would never want to be like, what if? And also, right now, here's the thing: is maybe I'll get high when I'm rich and famous and successful and I'm a musician full time. But until then, I got work to do. We got work to do. We got to bring back rock, sister. And rock's being brought
Sister,
back, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder because if you're not just good at TikTok, and if you can't just find people
TikTok
in your
on the
city who want to
clock.
play in the band, if you can't
Hmm.
just find people who, if you're not just good at producing music, here's the thing. I think we're stronger together. Apes strong together. Okay. I think if you learn anything,
Yeah,
that's why I'm doing this whole thing. It's because
I agree.
collaborating. I collaborated with my buddy Kobe, who is amazing. I'd barely talked to in the last 4 years, but we've gone back and forth on
Kobe.
Instagram. He's an incredible bassist. He's like one
Nice.
of the best in the world. And so I was like, let me do a podcast with him. We cross-posted together instantly, 2,000 views. I've been doing it for 30 days before, and I
Nice.
only got 10 views. What's up with that? What's up with them apples? Now, here's the thing. I think we're better together. I know there's people on the internet. I find them on Instagram and stuff. They get the same views I do, which isn't that much. But when I worked with Kobe, they don't. Those are big views. They don't get those views. They get the views I got when I don't work with Kobe. When you get 20 views on a podcast. Here's the thing.
Mm,
These people. I find these people, incredible producers. There's this guy Exor. I got to get him on the podcast. But he literally,
X.
I go on his thing and he's like trying to sell a $40 beat that sounds exactly like a Limp Bizkit, exactly like Nine Inch Nails, exactly like Rammstein, exactly like Korn. He knows how to do exactly like an Olivia Rodrigo, like pop rock, like Weezer, or pop punk type of thing. Like I'm like, holy cow! I'm like, holy cow! No, but I sat there in my room and I like bled and I was just getting so frustrated and angry and like hateful and bitter and like
Damn.
depressed, trying
Punch
to
in the
like produce this
air.
stuff,
Punch in the
punch in the
air.
air. And I was like, this is insane. I'm
Insane
doing
to
the
the
wrong thing
membrane.
because none of it's
Yep.
working. And
Yeah.
guess what? I started doing this and it's starting to work. And that's the thing too here. Okay, because that's the thing. I'm determined. I'm going to bring back rock. I want to build this giant platform. Because here's the thing: is you've done so many great things for me, and Jason's done so many great things for me, and Savannah and everyone who ever played in the band did all these great things for me, and I couldn't give anything back to you. Okay, I could
I
give you
mean,
the shows we did together.
I
No, but
think that okay.
I couldn't give you good shows. You guys didn't have good shows when you were with me. No one came out when we were in that era of the band. Before that, if you would have
Yeah,
seen
it
what we
wasn't
did
amazing.
before your
Yeah,
era,
right, right,
you would have been surprised. It was like
right,
400, 500 people. We were doing really big.
right.
And then things changed. Things changed, and I didn't change. I didn't change with it. But that's the thing is I can finally give back. I can build something for people. I can build something for
Hmm.
you, for Kobe, for when anyone's got anything cool they want to show the world. And it can change their lives. If it can change my
Right,
life, it can change yours too. Because people want rock. 48% of this country, their favorite genre is rock.
right.
But there's the bands. They're not finding and they don't know where to look. Give them a
Hmm.
place to look. Come
Hmm.
here. So that's what I'm doing. No, but I can find that I can give back. It's time for me to be an inspiration to the people who've inspired me. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a good idea.
It's a great
I
idea.
like it. I like it.
I like you.
Wow, thank you. I'm honored.
Thank you. You should be. You should be. I don't like a lot of people. You know that.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I'm one of the few.
Not one of the many.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at you. You're acting like it's grim, but no. See here now we're really getting into it. You see, you got me worked up. I was slow. I was tired. I was a little cheeky little guy. Now I'm telling you about the Puma
I'm
plushie.
tired,
Okay.
dude. I'm so tired. I've been working
You
so
like
much.
this? Do you like the ascot? This is called branding.
The
So
what?
everyone looks the same, right? And so they're forgettable. But if you see me in a podcast clip wearing an ascot and looking all goofy, what does that make me?
Different,
Memorable.
special,
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
retarded. I mean, am I allowed to say that? I don't know.
Intellectually deficient. If you want it to be the technical term, like if you want it to be cutting, like if you're saying retarded,
You
like
need to cut it.
retarded doesn't mean they changed the word. In the
They
same with
changed it.
psychopath,
And
became a
queer.
pejorative. It became an insult, so they changed the textbook definition and they made a new word called sociopath, which meant the exact same thing. And then sociopath became a pejorative, and so they keep coming up with a new
Pejorative.
word. So they
Mm,
called stupid people retarded as an insult, and then they changed retarded to intellectually deficient.
mm.
And
Okay, so I'm sorry, Connor. You look intellectually deficient.
oh, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're so nice, Alex.
You're welcome.
Alex, you're so nice. That's so nice of you. But yeah, so this is the thing. As I said, screw it. I'm not going to learn how to do the music production. I'm going to find people who are good, and I'm going to build a platform for people to come on, and I'm going to do that. And once I get big enough, I'm going to take maybe a week, and I'm going to go to Colombia, and I'm going to celebrate
Colombia.
because I've been doing my Duolingo, trying to learn Spanish, and so it'll be
Oh,
fun to
like
go
the
to
country.
someplace.
I thought you meant the college. I was like,
No, I'm not going to go to Colombia. Pay to live in New York?
right.
Oh my god. No, that's
Oh
the
my
thing. Yeah, I'm in
God.
San Diego right now. We're in a holding pattern. I might move to Atlanta. I might move to Austin. We don't know. We don't know people. We don't know what's happening.
Atlanta. Well, Austin's worse, but
What's
whatever you
wrong with
want.
Austin?
Whatever you want. I don't know,
You're in
Texas.
Vegas.
Like,
I was in
I
Phoenix.
love. Yeah, but Vegas is Vegas. Vegas is cool. It's hot, but it's a chill. It's a nice. It's a nice place to be.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You mean,
No,
I mean, I
I
don't know. I mean, I just feel like the character of somebody who says that they're from Las Vegas versus the character of somebody who says that they're from Austin.
but you know what's in Austin?
You feel me?
You know
What?
what's in Austin?
Austin
All
Powers.
the big comedians and medium-sized comedians
Joe
are
Gatto.
there and they all have audiences on their podcasts. And they're all looking to go on other people's podcasts. And you know what
They
I can
have
do?
what podcast?
Yeah, and let's say they got
Uh,
15,000 followers instead of 1,000 followers, like Kobe had, and I
damn,
have.
damn.
Then when I post it with them, I co-post it with them. That episode gets 15,000 views. Instead
Hmm.
of gaining 5 followers, we might gain 40, 50, couple hundred. We don't know. And the bigger it gets, the easier it gets to gain people because the more credible you seem.
Hmm. Oh,
All it takes is one big person to believe in the mission of what I'm doing, And
Hella.
we've got no, but then this thing's huge. And then you
Mm-hmm.
coming on here is literally it's literally equivalent to going on Rogan in terms of career. You'll literally get 20,000 people to go stream your song.
Right.
You'll literally get, 100 people in Vegas to come out to your next show. 100 more people. You know, that's the thing. No,
Hypothetically.
no, but let's say Slash and Dave Grohl
Slash.
come on my
Yeah.
show,
Okay. That'd
and
be
then
pretty
you're
cool.
the next person. You're the
It's
next
not
person right after.
completely, yeah, it's not completely implausible. Honestly, it's really not.
It's not.
Because I did, I mean, like right before COVID hit, I was doing a little bit of music journalism, and it wasn't hard to do that. It was
Oh
just a
no.
matter of like me being 15, 16, and not having like the means to get to places,
Yeah.
but it's not hard.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
And there's a lot of people who guess what they have?
Money.
Kids.
Well, kids
You know what they do?
talk about shit at school
Music
and
and art.
TikTok, music and
No, they've
art.
got teenage or young 20s kids who are aspiring artists and
I'm a
musicians.
kid. I'm still a kid.
No, I'm saying, okay, so big famous people.
No, I just mean like damn. No, because you said young 20s kids, and I was like, wow.
Yes, you're the child of someone. There you go. Okay, so
Anyway,
Alex, what I mean
okay.
to say is like famous people have kids who have bands that don't have many followers, and all it takes is you commenting on a couple posts with a blue check mark and a nice profile pic and saying something insightful. And you do that after a
Insightful.
couple weeks, and they see you a lot, and then you swipe up on stories, and then they actually reply to them, and you get
Mm,
conversations going. And then once you've done a couple episodes of your podcast, and they're all doing pretty well, and you got some fun clips you can send them, you go, hey,
your
you go to
pod.
one of the people, you go, hey, would you want to come on? Would you want to? Oh, and then they do it,
Mm-hmm.
and now that person is a person in your network.
Right. Hello.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. This isn't. Yeah, that's the thing is this isn't implausible, and also I was thinking about like posting on TikTok, doing all these things. The instant I posted the episode with Kobe and it got like 2,000 views, I was like, because I know the number is if I do every other day, it's 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
That means quit doing school, quit doing job, and I just grow the podcast and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until the point where it's huge.
Mm-hmm. Huge.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do. I
Yeah,
do.
Alex. And now, do you think it's hard for you to start doing a podcast and to go through? How many people do you think you know on Instagram that you talk to kind of occasionally that have at least 1,000 followers?
I don't pay attention to how many followers people have.
Okay, well, 1,000 followers. If they're in a band and they've played a couple shows, usually they have probably about 1,000 followers.
I don't
Anyone you know who
know. I
does
don't pay
music,
attention.
Alex.
Like
I know you
maybe
don't
like a
pay attention.
dozen. I don't know,
Okay,
a
that's cool.
dozen. Yeah,
Do you get the point I'm making though?
I do. I do. I mean, I get it as far as networking, as far as knowing people that have a good audience,
But that's the thing is, if
a
you cross
larger
post
audience,
them, it doesn't need to be a large audience.
a larger audience.
No,
I
see,
mean,
I'm
I
going
just
to
mean,
gain followers from what we're doing right now.
yeah,
And then I'm going to post the clips, and the clips are going to be good, and people are going to like them.
right, right.
And then I'm going to gain followers from that. You're going to gain followers from me. I'm going to gain followers from you.
Well, maybe they have,
And what I'm saying is,
yeah,
if you want to do your friggin' coffee shop,
your coffee shop.
and you want to do your music, and maybe you want to find musicians. Let's say you want to find musicians who want to play with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you have 30,000 followers and a giant podcast, when I say giant, I just mean in the sense that you could do it full time and never work another job in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then those people,
Definitely.
and you already have 20,000 streams in every one of your songs when they come out, and you're working with really good producers, then those people are going to want to play live with you in your live band. Then people aren't going to stand you up. When you've got I can do it without you energy, people act right.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
No, really, keep it up. Okay. No, I see what you're doing right here. This whole thing, keep it up. That goes for you. No, you finding good places to eat in Vegas? Like, do you like? Is there like a good
Blueberry
Italian
Hill.
restaurant?
Blueberry Hill is like a brunch place here, and it's 24 hours. It's a
Oh,
place for
really?
hangovers. It's the place for like when you've been partying and you need to go eat
Yeah,
something. They got
brunch it up.
breakfast all day, dinner all day, lunch all day. They have
Bruce
pie.
Almighty.
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
What what does Bruce Almighty have to say? Have anything to do with this?
Don't know. Just throwing that out there for you.
Bruce Almighty. I
If you
have no
say
bird. I
so.
have no bush. Um,
Is that Steve Carell or Jim Carrey?
that's Jim Carrey. That's who says that. But Steve Carell's Evan Almighty. He's the one that says "caca pee pee poo poo."
Those were really good movies.
That was amazing. Amazing movies. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it
No.
hurt
I
me. I
what
I hadn't seen Austin Powers in a while, and I went back and watched it,
you
and I
need to.
was
You
like,
need to do it like at least once a
it.
year.
I genuinely was
It's a
like,
good cleanse.
this is worse than I remember, like by
Really.
a lot.
Well, I feel like when I,
I genuinely didn't enjoy it at all, and I was like,
really.
this is like one of my favorite movies. Yeah, how do I?
Shall we shag now and shag later?
Yeah,
Do
maybe I
I
need to have
make
a
you
group of
horny,
people.
baby? Do I make you randy?
Do I make you only,
It's hilarious,
baby?
bro. It's hilarious.
You're hilarious. Stop it, you.
Wow.
Stop
I'd like to
it.
think so. I'd like to think so.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. It's a joke.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Let's get real. What's
What?
wrong with you?
Like today or like in general?
Nah, no, but like like come
You
on,
know? Come
drop
on.
it. What's wrong?
Be
What's
real.
wrong with you? Let's
Yeah.
get real.
What's wrong with you, Connor?
I don't
Tell me
know.
about your mother.
Oh, she's lovely. You know my
Yeah, no,
mother.
your mom is
Don't
based.
talk about my mother on the air.
Connor's got a base
How
mom.
dare you? My
Okay.
mom was
I'm
on the
sorry.
air. My mom came on
No,
the podcast, but that was
oh, that's
on
awesome.
YouTube and no one saw it.
Damn, it be like that.
It do be like that, people.
Yeah. John
And
Lennon.
she was just 14.
Oh, shoot.
Way too long.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Connor, no.
I
No.
couldn't dance. What are you talking about? That's the Beatles, not
No,
me.
she was 17.
She was just 17. You know, in Japan it's 11. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
It's like
God.
12.
And at least John Lennon wasn't that old. When I don't know how old he was when he wrote that.
John Lennon was secretly like that Fairly Odd Parents episode where Timmy wished he was an adult. So he was actually an adult's body, but he was a kid, so it wasn't a
So
problem. Don't
John
worry about
Lennon
it.
was Timmy as an adult.
Bro, Timmy is literally your brother is literally Timmy Turner as an adult. Like,
Yeah.
your
He had
brother,
this phase where he wore a pink hat.
some say you're pretty cool, but I think Timmy's actually the slick Sayegh.
I get that a lot.
I love saying Sayegh instead of Sayah.
I know. Yeah, it's a good Saya.
Alexandria. Why do you go by
Oh
Alex?
my
See,
God.
this is
Because
wrong. So I'm Connor
Alexandria is just,
O'Farrell, and you're Alexandria.
it's just such a long, it's a mouthful.
Alexandria. No, go by Zandria.
Alexandria. Zandria,
Alexandria.
that's so dumb. That is so dumb. I feel like too, I'm just like, I'm not an Alexandria. I feel like I'm just an Alex. I feel like
This is
I just
Connor
established
O'Farrell.
that.
You're listening to The
Oh,
Rock Show with
Farrell.
Connor Farrell. Connor O'Farrell. This is The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. Connor O'Farrell. This is The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. Percival the
Oh
Puma.
my
Black
gosh.
Licorice. Black Licorice. The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. New Rock Dynasty. New Rock Dynasty. Connor Farrell. Black Licorice. There you go. Alexandria. Alexandria Sayegh. Alexandria Sayam. Alexandria. What's your middle name?
Julianne.
Julian?
Julianne.
Julianne?
Yes.
We need to get a better stage name for you.
Okay.
No, like Taylor Swift, Connor O'Farrell. Like these are like Conor McGregor. Like these are things you can say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alexandria, Julian
Alexia isn't good enough
Sayegh,
for you.
Alex Sayah. No, Sayah. You have to pause in the
What's wrong
middle.
with my
Your last
name,
name doesn't
Alexia?
work, Alex.
What?
I'm
My
your
last
friend.
name
We
doesn't
know we're
work? I
close.
like
We're
my
close
last
like that,
name. I
Alex. I
like
can tell
my
you the
last
truth.
name.
That's good for you, but the world doesn't care about what you like. Okay, let's
Yeah,
get
I'm
real,
not.
toots. Okay,
Wow.
I care about
Serious.
you, and I care about your success. So I want to help you with some branding right now. Okay, the hair's good. Your hair's
Oh
very
my
iconic.
God.
The
Thank you. I
ascot, this is
appreciate that.
iconic. Look at this, babe. Okay, look. I'm in shape. I'm handsome. I got a
Why did you
baby
bang
face.
me?
I got a watch. I wear the green. I wear the brown. I wear the black. I wear the white. I wear the green. I wear the brown. I wear the black. I wear the white. I'm a black man. I wear black. Okay. Now
Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
we're working on some branding. Okay. I changed to Connor O'Farrell. Go on my Instagram, Connor O. Period Farrell. It's easy. It's all my platforms. Connor O'Farrell. Connor Farrell. Connor O'Farrell. Okay. Now let's work on you. Because here's the thing, Alex. You
Oh
can
my
either
God.
flounder. You
Okay.
can either flounder. No, let's get real. You can either flounder for a decade, or we can cut the shit and we can get you
We
to
can
be a
cut
big
the
rock
shit.
star within the
Hey,
next 5 years.
you swore on your
I don't
own.
give a fuck.
You broke the
Okay,
rule.
we're
Okay,
gonna get you.
stop.
No, because it's late enough. No one's listening to this part.
Yeah.
No, this is just me and you
Oh
now.
wait,
This
are
is
we
me and you
live?
and the real ones. We are
Has
live.
this
We
been
are
live?
live.
Oh
But
my
who
God.
cares? We're doing it live. Here's the thing, Alex. As much as I want this to be nice and kind of polite, no one's going through all these episodes. But I'm going. Well, the fans are. A future employer's not, and hopefully this is big enough by the
My current
time
employer's not.
your current employee's not watching nothing. She don't even know. Her
He
name is
might
Cheyenne. So let's cut it. Let's cut the doo-doo, okay?
cut the
Let's
doo
cut the
doo.
malarkey. Let's get creative though, so I'll stop
Cut
swearing.
the
Let's cut the
malarkey.
doo-doo.
Okay.
Do you want to be a big rock star in 5 years, or do you want rock and roll to be a maybe? Do you want the coffee shop to be a maybe, or do you want to have do you want to be an
Sure.
artist?
I'll be a rock and roll star in 5 years. Sure.
Okay, let's work
Okay.
on the name.
Wow. Okay. Go ahead. Go.
Let's work on it.
You said Xandria. I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It's a bad
Okay.
idea. But
Yeah,
let's keep
bad
going.
idea.
Let's spitball. Like
Hmm.
Jason swapped it to Jay Vincent, and I know that works because there's already another guy who's much more famous named Jay Vincent. So clearly that worked. But so
Shit.
let's go. So Seal. He named himself Seal.
Seal. Who did?
We could do a one name with you. I don't think you're a one name though. I think you're a two name, but we could do a
I think
one
I'm a two
name.
name. So what's wrong with Alexia?
It's clunky.
It's clunky.
Say yeah. Say yeah. You're having to stop whatever syllable you're saying halfway through and start up another one midway through the last name. Also, it's forgettable. Alex
I
Say
think
yeah.
you're overthinking it.
No.
No.
Perry Farrell from Jane's Addiction. That's not his name.
Well,
He came
that
up
yeah,
with
I
that.
get that. Okay, but I don't need to. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go on. Go on. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
come up. Let's just play devil's
Yap.
advocate. If you
Yap
were going to
about our
have a better
names.
name, if you were going to get real with yourself, okay. This is a word name for the world to remember you by easily. Have a fun association with you.
Have a fun association today. I don't know. I don't know.
Layla.
Layla. That's awful.
No, what was Leela?
Leela.
Futurama.
Futurama. Stop. No.
You can go by Wanda.
Wanda. No.
No, that's like Wanda Sykes. Yeah, too urban.
No. Yeah.
Too urban, too overweight.
I feel like that. I feel like I don't know. Now that I think about it, gotta ponder. I gotta
Who's
ponder.
Team Rocket? Pokemon
Team.
Team Rocket.
I don't know.
You don't
I'm not
remember?
that much of a nerd. I'm not that much of a
Let me
nerd.
pull it up. Let me go Team Rocket.
You know.
Let me go Team Rochette.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Jesse and James. No,
Jesse.
those are boring. James. Team
Jesse.
Rocket blasting off again. Oh, Jesse. Oh, what was the girlfriend? It was Jane. No, that sucks. Breaking
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Fring.
Andrea. Skylar.
Gustavo.
Stop. Stop.
Gustavo's Fring.
Hey guys, my name is Gustavo. No,
Let me
where are
go.
you,
Yeah.
Skylar? I could just be Meth. Meth.
Let's go. Female cartoon character.
Mandy. Not Mandy. This guy.
Iconic. Lana.
I had Lana. Well, not Lana Del Rey, bro. It's already done.
Oh, you could be Fiona. No, Fiona
Fiona
Apple.
Gallagher. Or
Oh,
Fiona
there you
Apple,
go. You could do
So many
Elsa.
Fionas.
Elsa.
Elsa.
Oh, Elsa could be cool.
Elsa.
You could be like Elsa Dagger.
Elsa Dagger. Stop. Have you, dude? On us. I mean,
Dude,
no, hold
dude,
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
dude.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait.
Elsa
On
Dagger? Come on, come up. Go. Hit me.
so on How I Met Your Mother, you know how Robin was a Canadian pop star named Robin Sparkles.
Elsa Dagger, sure.
So, like halfway through her career, she started like being like grungy Alanis Morissette, and she was like, "My new name is Robin Daggers."
Robin Daggers, I do remember that.
That's what that reminds me of.
Dude, I think you should be Elsa
Elsa
Dagger.
Dagger. That's so
Dude,
emo.
Elsa
That's so
Dagger.
edgy, Elsa Dagger.
Dude, it's perfect because like people might think like, okay, you're blonde, like you got the hair, like they might think like Elsa like Frozen, but then Dagger, they're like, wait, no, it's not. So it's
That's
like instead of
emo.
Elsa Dagger, Elsa Dagger,
Dagger.
Elsa Dagger. It could be Australian. You could be Australian. Elsa, you do have an Australian
Like,
vibe to you. You're like a
do
punk
I?
rock Australian, like kind of like raunchy, kind of like fun, rough around the edges. Like this is a girl, like she'll smash the beer bottle, be like, "What you want? You got a problem?" You know, not Jersey, but you give more Aussie. You get like that. You got that
Aussie?
swagger,
That's
like an '80s
hilarious.
rocker. No, but you get the
Yeah,
punk rock. You get the punk rock. You got the vibe. Elsa Dagger,
right.
dude, come on. Like, think
Dude,
about
come
it.
on,
Like,
it's
you
good.
think his name was
Yeah.
Doyle von Frankenstein? You think that's his birth name? You think Glenn Danzig was his birth name? Come on.
No, I mean, of
He
course
probably
not.
was.
But
No.
Glenn Danzig, I think that
You think Oswald
I
Osborne
can't
was
think
his
right now.
name? Ozzy
No,
Osbourne. Dude, Elsa Dagger. Dude, come up with a better one. Because that's pretty sick.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I like my name, but yeah,
Dude.
shit. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's
Let's
decent. It's
think of
cool.
some. But I'm so.
Elsa
Oh, what were the
Dagger.
Powerpuff Girls? Powerpuff Girls? Bubbles? Wait, no, those are too stupid.
Well, Bubbles, like, she, we have the
Kim
same.
Possible? You could be.
No,
No, but you're not really a
Kim.
Kim.
I'm not a Kim. I don't have red hair.
Ramona? No, you wouldn't be
Ramona
Ramona.
Flowers.
No, it's
Ramona
awful.
Flowers.
Elsa
Yeah.
Dagger's better. Yeah. Too
I
soft
like
girl
Ramona
emo.
Flowers affected a generation of women, of
Yeah.
girls,
No, you're
of
Elsa Dagger,
e-girls.
dude.
Elsa
Dude,
Dagger.
honestly, bro. I can't think of
Bro.
a better one. I'm
Oh
so
my
excited. No,
God.
but like we figured out like for the next they're gonna be like famous rock star Elsa Dagger, Conor Farrell, Elsa Dagger. When did you guys meet?
Oh
I'm gonna be
my
like,
God.
well, she didn't go by. What was it? Clash
Stop.
at Demon Head?
I made that name for her
Clash
on the
at Demon Head?
podcast.
What was it? Clash at Demon Head? What was her
Clash
name?
of Demon Head.
You don't
What?
remember Brie Larson?
Oh, on Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
I
Brie
don't remember.
Larson. Let me pull it up. Let me go
It's
Scott
been so
Pilgrim.
long
Oh
since you
yeah.
mind. Oh
Hello
yeah,
again, friend
friend
of a
of a
friend.
friend.
Envy
I
Adams.
knew you when.
Envy Adams. Oh my God. I
Envy
knew
Adams.
you
That's not bad
when.
either.
Let's see. Envy
What's
Adams.
Aldous Snow? Aldous Snow from Get Into the Greek.
Oh, was that? Yeah.
I don't
We
know if
go
that was his name
Envy
though.
Adams. What was her? Natalie. She was just Natalie when I knew her. Envy Adams. Bro. Elsa Dagger.
Elsa
I'm so
Dagger.
happy because you're like eventually you'll legally change your name. No, you don't need to, but eventually you will. Because it's just like everyone knows
Why?
you, Elsa. Dude, I mean it's perfect because you're already like Alex, Elsa. Like it's so easy to swap out.
It's
Oh my
it's okay.
God, dude! Imagine you show up to work, you're like Elsa Dagger.
My
That's new name,
stop,
dude. Instant respect,
dude.
instant raise, bro. No, I'm not kidding. You get an instant
What?
raise. Guys, top 10 money making tip. Show up to work, say, my name isn't Alex anymore, it's Elsa Dagger. Elsa Dagger. Give me more money. Money
I'm
now.
sure
Me, you want
it's
money? Now give me, give me. Me, Elsa Dagger. You want to get the dagger? I don't think so. Yep.
I'm sure that'll work. It'll probably work better than everything else I've been doing. At this rate.
Yeah, but I think that so either
That's
production
hilarious.
thing, you and Timmy could get like pretty decent. You could make some like early Misfits type of like punk demos. Like you could do it like if you're just doing like two
Black
guitars,
dress
bass and
moves in
drums.
a blue movie.
Yeah, but you could easily do
Gray
it.
Roberts from outer space.
But I kind of want like
I'll just
last day for a hot wedding. We'll rebel, yeah. I want to do like
Yeah.
Billy Idol, but or like Huey Lewis, like Michael Jackson. I love like
Okay,
synth
American Psycho.
chorus on the guitars. Yes, I like Huey Lewis in the news. I want that, and then I'm gonna do dance drums like Franz Ferdinand. Like I love like a dancey drum
Bow,
beat.
bow, 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 bow. We're almost done,
Bam,
Connor.
bam, 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 bam. And then I love like Black Sabbath,
We're
like
done.
70s guitar tones. Like I love like drop C, or I love playing in like C
Ooh,
standard
yeah.
and like Queens of Stone Age, but then just like having like a really like fucking sick. I cursed. I'm sorry. Having really sick, just like riffs and stuff. So
Sick
riffs,
riffs.
drums.
Sick trick, bro.
Elsa Dagger, dude. I'm so happy.
You're so happy about this discovery
Yeah,
we've made. You know.
dude. I can't believe you came
Hello
up with that.
again. Thank you. I know. Give me all the credit. I did. Yep.
You did.
All my original thought.
Dude, oh my god, it's so funny. Do we even call this Alex Sayegh, or just because by the time you change your username, it's gonna be Elsa Dagger? You don't even have that.
Stop.
I don't even think anyone. That's the perfect reason though. Like
Let's
no
look
one
it up.
has that, and
I'll look it
like
up
if they
later.
say lead singer Elsa Dagger, like if you're at the show, hi, my name's Elsa Dagger. Like, come on, Debbie Harry,
Come on. Debbie
Elsa
Harry.
Dagger. No, that's strictly. I
Blondie.
can't think of a reason. And Jason's changed his name to Jay Vincent. I think he should be Vincent Derilio. No,
I should be Vincent Derillo.
let's go Instagram. I want to go Instagram, and I want to go Elsa Dagger. Here we go. Instagram.
There's
I don't
gonna be
see
an
any
Elsa
Elsa
Dagger.
Dagger.
There's gonna be some broad named
No,
Elsa Dagger.
no one's ever thought of Elsa Dagger before. You're so cool, Elsa Dagger. Dude, Elsa. I love calling you
He's trying
Elsa.
to make it a thing. Oh my
No,
god.
it's
You're
so
never
like
gonna call me
special.
Alex again. You're gonna
Yeah.
only refer to me in third person as Elsa. People are gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Elsa and I were hanging out the other day. Bro, I'm literally gonna call this podcast Elsa Dagger. Like that's gonna be both episodes are gonna be like Elsa Dagger.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's so good because you're gonna change. Like you're just gonna go by Elsa. Everyone's gonna be
Why
like,
like
oh,
this?
oh, cool. Okay,
Why
I
be
guess
like
I'm Elsa
this?
Dagger now.
No.
No, I guess I'm Elsa Dagger now. Oh, cool.
I just have
Okay,
to accept it.
you do, you do, and that's what I love about you is like
Wow.
you're gonna like even if like right now there's some initial like I don't know maybe, but you're gonna think about it, you're gonna be like
And I'm
it's
probably
pretty
gonna
cool though.
never ever do
It's
it.
pretty cool though. It's pretty cool, and then you're gonna be like I kind of got to do it. I kind of got to do it. I kind of got to do it, and then you're like. Now I
I'm
know
not
who I
gonna do
am.
it.
Well, like Adele. Like Adele used to have like, she would say,
There's
'cause
a
she's timid.
fire
There's a fire burning in my.
starting in my
There's
heart.
a, there's a, there's a fire burning in my heart. Sweet little fever pitch. La,
Oh.
la, la.
Anyways,
And my voice is all off, and my nose is stuffed up, and I'm gonna
I
get
know, dude. I'm
another
fucked up.
interview. Go.
I
What's up?
need to. I
You
need
need
to
to
hit
go.
Claritin.
I know. I didn't do all my. I need to take a shower.
I didn't
Clear up my
hit
nose.
Claritin this morning.
Dude,
Hook me up.
Elsa. Bro.
Elsa.
Dude.
Chelsea Dagger.
Dude, Elsa Dagger.
Elsa Dagger.
It's better than Chelsea Dagger.
Da-da-da,
Literally.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bro, I can't wait to get my mom like on a. I'll FaceTime her after this, and you guys all FaceTime, and we'll be like, "Yo, what do you think?"
Oh my gosh, no.
Elsa Dagger,
I was
yeah.
gonna go out tonight too.
Well, it'll be a quick FaceTime. Actually, wait, no,
Okay.
because I gotta let this upload. You gotta keep your
Yeah.
like, you gotta keep like your what's it called? Like your browser open on like your phone or the app or whatever. You basically like, can't use your phone until it's done.
Okay, so hurry up.
Okay, we're gonna call it. Well, anyways, Elsa, do you have anything to promote?
Anything to promote? Not really. I mean, you can follow me on Instagram.
Okay,
It's not Elsa
it's
Dagger.
Elsa
It's
Dagger.
it's
It's Elsa
Alex.
Dagger,
It's
people.
Alex J Saygh.
See how hard that was to tell people. Do one
Yeah.
more
Well,
take, but say
one day
Elsa
people
Dagger.
will.
Wait,
Oh my
just say it.
god. Oh my god. You can follow me at Elsa Dagger. Well, Yeah, no, that's too. That's
Come
too.
on, you
That I
know
feel like
that's so
that
good.
sounds like a stripper name.
I like it. I know, but people are kind of like,
Oh
then you
my
become like a sex
God.
symbol.
Wow. That's how to do
No,
it.
but
That's how to do it as a
everyone
woman in
likes
the
to feel
music
like.
industry.
Wouldn't you rather feel like people are like, wow, they're really attractive, rather than like, oh, everyone thinks I'm gumpy and crusty.
Gumpy and crusty. Damn. I mean, that's a very big.
But I know, but like if you had to pick
But
one,
I
like I'd rather
guess,
think
yeah, of
people be like, wow,
course.
he's in good, because
Of
I always have a baby
course.
face and I can get like acne really easily,
Ew.
but I'm strong. I got big muscles. You know, doesn't hurt. I never complain about it.
Mm,
You know.
yeah, I do. If it's painful. If it does hurt.
You know, some people like it if it hurts a little. You know, if you don't bleed for, a performance on stage, if you're not, your feet don't hurt after jumping around, you're
Jump
not
around.
tired. You got to give a little something in life, you know? If you do
Mm-hmm.
something that matters to you, you want to leave something out on the court. You know, you're playing a
Some
basketball
blood.
game.
Some spit.
You want your
Some
hair follicles to get
hair
everywhere,
follicles.
everywhere on the court. And this is perfect because now we're getting to the slap happy part. This is the thing with Kobe. We got slap happy, and then we did like a whole nother hour, and he's like, "Bro, we gotta stop. We gotta stop." We started getting wild. He was like, because I was just
Is it
joking
uploading
around.
now or are we still going?
Oh yeah, let me. Okay, so everyone go follow. It's linked in the comments. Go follow Elsa Dagger on
Oh my God.
Instagram. And we're gonna have her back on. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. If you want to, join the community and you want to, thank
Join
you
the
first off for
community.
watching to the end. If you want to join the community, we have a Discord for fans and for rockers to connect, and producers and anyone who's making rock music. Come, come meet up with people. We're just talking. We're having fun. We're sharing bands we're finding. And yeah, hopefully we'll at some point it'll be a network of podcasters. And if you have music and you want to come and promote it, you'll go into the server. You'll talk to some people, and you'll find some podcasts to go on to promote your record. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and rockers unite.
Peace, love, and rock and roll, brother. Peace, love, and rock and roll.